हसरत है हमारी बाबा, पर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
बाप दादा को इतने श्रेष्ठ पर्सनालिटी वाले बच्चे देख कितनी खुशी होती है, आपको भी होती है। बाप दादा बच्चों की ऐसी श्रेष्ठता को देख क्या गीत गाते हैं, जानते हो क्या गीत गाते हैं? आप भी गाते हैं, बाप भी गाते हैं। तो सुनाई देता है बाप का गीत, टेप का गीत सुनाई देता है। बाप दादा की टेप यारी होगी ना, ऑटोमेटिक है, मेहनत करनी नहीं पड़ती चलाने की। और दिल का गीत दिल वाले ही सुन सकते, सिर्फ कान वाले नहीं, दिल वाले। तो सभी दिल वाले हो ना, आपका चित्र है ना दिल वाला मंदिर। सभी ने अपना चित्र देखा है, आप सभी ने अपना चित्र देखा है। बाप दादा तो सदा बच्चों के चित्र और चरित्र देखते रहते। सुनाया कि आज पर्सनालिटी को देख रहे थे, सदा ये पर्सनालिटी स्मृति में रहे, इमर्ज रहे, है ही नहीं, है दिखाई देवे, अनुभव में आ। सदा ऐसे पर्सनालिटी में रहने वाले की निशानी क्या होगी, जिस निशानी से समझ जाए कि ये अपने पर्सनालिटी में इमर्ज रूप में ये रूहानी पर्सनालिटी अगर रहती है तो उनके नैन, उनका चेहरा, जलन, संकल्प और संबंध सब प्रसन्नता वाले हो।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Language of a spiritual yogi life. The more you continue to stabilize in the stage of sweet silence while being introverted, the more easily you will be able to understand the language of the eyes, the language of feelings, and the language of thoughts. This language is the language of a spiritual yogi life. Your silence power is even greater than science power. The revelation of the power of silence means the revelation of the Father. Just as science is able to give practical proof, in the same way, the practical proof of the power of silence is your double light, angelic life. When all of this practical proof is visible, then, even against their conscious wish, everyone's vision will be drawn here, and the drums of victory will beat. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Paribhar. Today's day 30. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic, language of a spiritual yogi life. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone with a spiritual personality, personality of purity and personality of all the treasures, right? So Baba says, just think I have a spiritual personality. Have that thought, because that's the self-respect we have to keep. I am a spiritual personality. Today will be the end of month of January. So it's the last point of January 31st, our homework. And Baba is still saying that be in that sweet silence. Sometimes when we think there's not much to think, but it's like some people like to keep doing something. So mind also has habit of at least think something. Past, present, here, there. And have same thought again and again also. So it's a very beautiful way Baba is saying that when you are in sweet silence, you have a spiritual yogi language. The more you continue to stabilize in the stage of sweet silence. While being introverted, Baba says you will be able to understand the language of the eyes. Language of the feelings, language of thoughts. This language is the language of a spiritual yogi life. So Baba says that your silence power is greater than the science power. The revelation of the power of silence means revelation of Father. Some people want us to prove about God. And we become very silent, and the vibrations will help other soul. And that will help that soul to understand who the God is, who the Father is. You should experiment with that. So Baba says, just as science is able to give practical proof, in the same way, the practical proof of the power of silence is the power, that power is your double light stage, double life, angelic life. Baba says that when all of this practical proof is visible, then when against their conscious wish, everyone's vision will be drawn. Everyone's vision will be drawn towards us. And then the drums of victory will beat. Everyone asks Baba, no, how will it happen? When will it happen? So answer is, of course, it will happen when our stage is okay. People could beat one person, another beat a third one. They say, oh, they all have double light stage. They all are like angels. Then the drums of victory, revelation of Baba. So keep that in mind, and keeping that in mind, as Baba says, stabilize your stage of power of silence. If you have to think about knowledge. Remember Baba. Do mantra seva. Because mind has to be busy, no? Whole day, so many hours. We do karma yoga when it's necessary. And we do then mantra seva. Sit and give sakash to everyone. Now today Baba said Baba gives light, Baba gives might, and then Baba gives insight. Insight is our third eye. So we all have to Practice, even if the month has finished, we still have to continue to practice to be double light angel, because that's the aim. Some might say, no, it's over. But have we become that 100%? So it's very, very interesting. Keep practicing so that we could reveal Baba through our angelic stage. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi.
Om Shanti Srimad.
Good evening. It was very nice what you were sharing, especially I was listening to the Hindi version. These days, I've been thinking about how to do these things. So I've been going back to the whole month of January and about Avyakt silence, and I was taking down not why we should do it, but how we should do it, like, totally how we should do it. So based on the whole month, give us your tips on how to get into silence.
I think that, we sit and then have the thought that I have to be in silence and just keep aim how long. But like today even now I was, we have to notice the habit of our mind. Where is goes, why goes very often, and is it that when you think it's going to happen, might not. And if it's in drama, it will happen anyway. So why have to keep thinking? So it's a kind of you are looking at the trend of your thinking. But Baba says that what is very important is to keep your mind first very busy with knowledge. And then when it's just like Baba gives example of a cow that eats a lot and then keep chewing it and then becomes very quiet. So mind will not immediately go in sweet silence. What kind of sweetness I am enjoying? The love of Baba, drama, how accurate and perfect drama is, our divine family, unlimited love in the family. It's like sweetness comes from somewhere, no?
Right.
So if we concentrate on some of the aspects of knowledge, those who have habit of, reading, listening to Murli, churning the knowledge, so they have eaten enough in a way. So it's like now you go into silence. So the method really is keeping mind busy and churning knowledge. Based on that, remembrance will also increase. Because Baba's connection with us through teachings, right? Baba is ocean of knowledge, Baba is ocean of love. It is through all that. So sweetness of what? What you're enjoying in silence. What is that sweetness? Is it your home? Is it your angelic stage? So decide on that and stay in that stage. So you will be in silence. You have already created a stage and you experience that. So I was today thinking, what sweetness is there in silence? What kind of sweetness? So one of the thought came is, in silence, your intellect is clear. Your mind is fully charged. So these are my attainments. So one goes in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depends, where You are just enjoying the sweetness of silence.
That's nice, Didi. That's very deep. I was also thinking about Mansa Seva because Baba was talking about Mansa Seva the last, just now. And how do you walk us through? Give us like a what would you call it? A meditation commentary on how you do Mansa Seva.
What do I want to serve with? God's love. So I am thinking now that how Baba, as ocean of love, gave me the experience of love, loved me, he loves me. So then from that love, I am able to accept Baba as ocean of knowledge. More I accept the teachings, this brings transformation in the self. My thoughts are completely changed. Now, with the understanding of knowledge, I remain peaceful. Very loveful. Whatever happens, I could easily go beyond. So there is power, there is strength. Then deep silence begins. And I want to take all the powers from Baba. Want to experience all the virtues of Baba. As if dive in the ocean. You are deeply, deeply down in the ocean, completely merged in water. I also merge myself in the ocean. Ocean of all the virtues. Gradually, again, I emerge from the ocean, fully charged, fresh. And sweet silence. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. It was beautiful, Didi.
Yeah, we all went in the ocean, right?
Yes, yes. When you were talking about these things, the first question when I was asking you about how do we do this, how do we do silence, one of the thought came is you were saying that we have to see what sweetness we are taking from. What if we are taking from relationships? What if we are taking from facilities? What if we are taking from our own role, ego? there is no silence, right? And we know it. Like, let's say I'm taking from something and I know it, but I'm not able to not take from it. How do we do it?
We are not able to take what?
We are not able to not take. For example, if I'm taking support from something and I know I'm taking support from it, and how do I stop that support? How do I let it go? Because I'm not able to let it go.
See, because you know I have not to take support, you are taking, but you will be able to come out of that because you don't want it, right? But if you say today, just this moment, I'm going to give up, that doesn't happen, but it will happen because
Right.
realization is there that I have to leave it. So ultimately, whenever I think you will leave that support, no? I like
That's
when Baba gives example that when you make halwa, and it is stuck all over. But when it's really cooked properly, then it leaves the pot, like it's not stuck there. So as we are making efforts and our stage becomes more stable, then we don't take support. We start taking Baba's support.
how I was thinking about all of the supports, Didi, and especially the support of our role. How do I see how much support? How do I know how much support I'm taking from this role, or even the part I'm playing, or what I'm doing?
Mhm. Yeah, support of your role.
Yeah, because I'm noticing all of these things because I'm away from where I'm usually am, and I'm noticing, how my stage is going up and down and all of those things. And so it's like, this is all support that I'm taking.
Mm. I feel that for me, Baba is one support and one strength, because even if you want to play your part or you want to play your role, you need Baba's support, no? Because then you will be able to play accurately and very inspiring, or because in our role we have to be the donors, no? We have to give good wishes to everyone. So remind yourself that it's Baba's support and Baba's strength that I have to use it while playing my part or playing my role, so that there is no ego involved. Not with I am thinking I'm superior or there is ego there. No, you are very loving, humble, sweet, if it's coming from Baba's support.
Right, right.
Yeah, this is something I didn't think much, that we take support of part and role, but now, yes. Mm.
One of the things I feel is I'm noticing that even support of a center, right? Like it's there. It's like it makes such a difference. Like being in a center, all of that makes such a difference in your stage. Can we have the same? Is it okay spiritually to take support of a center and see, your stage is different, or is it finally even the support of the center should go?
I think it's good to keep support of the center, because Baba has created these sacred spaces for us to be there, serve from there, so that others can also benefit. So I won't think of that. I would, as you all know, that Dadi Janki keeps saying, I want to leave my body in Shantivan. I want to leave body in Baba's home. But you won't call it support. Right?
Right.
That is our aim. So I definitely there is a lot of difference if you are in a locate home and you are at center, and I know that is what you are thinking because you are at locate home and you lived at center, right? So center must be pulling you, and then
Yeah.
you calling that as support. No, that's not a support. You go to center there, you are able to go.
Yeah.
It's not a support. It's good. It's strength. And I had been telling everyone, go to center, not just stay online. You know. Yeah, so that's a good support.
Right. Thank you, Didi.
Okay.
Om
Om
Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों।
दूसरे लोग क्या कहते हैं, क्या होना चाहिए, उससे शायद मेरी आगे उन्नति होगी, ये उस बाबा उस मंजिल में से पास करना चाहते हूँ। या दूसरों को अगर मैं ये लिखने जा रहा हूँ कि हमारे जीवन में परमात्मा में विश्वास होना चाहिए, हमें सोल कॉन्शियस रहना चाहिए, या धीरज रखना चाहिए अपने जीवन में, लिख तो दूं और मेरे अपने जीवन में ना हो, उस लिखने का क्या फायदा होगा। तो शायद बाबा ने ये सोचा होगा कि पहले अपने इसके जीवन में ये चीजें आ जाएं। तो ये बाबा जानता है कि बाबा के मन में क्या था, मुझे इस मंजिल से क्यों मैं गुजरा। लेकिन एक बात इसलिए मैंने बताई आपको कि बहुत दफा हम अधीर उठते हैं, किसी न्यूज़पेपर में कोई लेख भेजते हैं, किसी मैगजीन में कुछ छपवाना चाहते हैं, या यज्ञ में कोई कार्य करना चाहते हैं। अगर हमसे बड़े कई दफा वो उस चीज को अस्वीकार कर देते हैं तो हम हिम्मत हार जाते हैं। अपनी रचना हर एक को अच्छी लगती है। मैं भी जब पढ़ता था, जो मैंने लिखा था, तो मैंने सोचा था तो ये ठीक लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन लोग कहते थे कि ठीक नहीं लिखा हुआ, तो मैं उनकी बात मान लेता था। कहने का भाव यह है कि अगर हम निराश या हताश न होकर कोई कार्य करते चले जाएं और ये समझें कि इसमें भी हमारा भला है, हमें कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा, तो इससे आगे चलकर, जैसे कहते हैं सहज पके सो मीठा हो, आगे जाके उसमें वो मिठास बढ़ जाता है, वो उन्नति आ जाती है। मैंने तो ये नहीं सोचा था कि बाबा अभी आज ही मीटिंग से उठते ही मुझे कह देंगे कि बच्चे आपको विल दे दी। ये शब्द हैं बाबा के कि बाबा ने कहा कि बच्चे आपको विल दे दी, आज से अथॉरिटी दे दी कि तुम जाओ, जो कुछ भी छपवाओ वो बाबा को स्वीकार होगा। उस समय मुझे कितना नशा, कितनी खुशी होगी, कितना मुझे जीवन में एक ऐसा पल, ऐसा क्षण महसूस हुआ कि स्वयं परमपिता परमात्मा, प्रजापिता ब्रह्मा के मुखारविंद से, जो ज्ञानियों में परम श्रेष्ठ हैं, सर्वोत्तम हैं, उनके द्वारा ये महावाक्य उच्चारण करके, स्वीकार करके कह रहे हैं, वो परमात्मा मुझे विल दे रहे हैं कि तुम जाओ और जाकर जो छपवाओ वो स्वीकार होगा। उस समय मैं खड़ा हुआ भी, मेरे नीचे पृथ्वी भी नहीं थी, ऊपर आकाश भी नहीं था, मेरा शरीर भी मेरे साथ नहीं था, मेरे रोमांच खड़े थे, और मैं बिल्कुल एक लाइट और माइट की तरह से, जैसे उस शिव बाबा के साथ और ब्रह्मा बाबा के साथ अव्यक्त रूप में खड़ा हूँ, ऐसी मेरी स्थिति थी। लेकिन वो सब लाभ तभी हुआ जब उस परिस्थिति में से मैं गुजरा, और मुझे इस बात की खुशी हुई कि अगर बाबा कहते हैं कि आपको विल दे दी, तो करण करावनहार तो बाबा हैं, तो बाबा की जिम्मेवारी हो गई, मैं जो कुछ भी लिखूंगा उनकी छत्र छाया होगी। तो तब से लेके मैंने यही सोचा कि मैं तो तख्ती ले लिया करूंगा, उस पर बाल पेन रख दिया करूंगा और कहूंगा, जैसे वो हिज मास्टर्स वॉइस कहते हैं ना, कि बाबा क्या लिखना है, आपने कहा था कि मैं स्वयं उस बात की जिम्मेदारी लेता हूं, तो बताइए मैं वो लिखता जाऊं और आप मुझे लिखवाते चले जाएं। तो ये एक अनुभव की बात है जीवन में, जिससे कि हम अपने जीवन में अगर चाहें तो ग्रहण कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि मैंने सोचा कि अगर बाबा ने ये वरदान दिया है तो इसमें इसके पीछे और बहुत सी बातें समाई हुई हैं। अगर मैं समझूंगा ही नहीं किसी बात को तो लिखूंगा कैसे? अगर बाबा मुझे ये कार्य दे रहे हैं, ये वरदान दे रहे हैं, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि पहले तो मैं बात को गहराई से, स्पष्टता से और यथार्थ रूप में समझूंगा, तभी तो लिखूंगा। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है कि ईश्वरीय ज्ञान को मैं ठीक रीति से समझ जाऊंगा, वो बात मेरे जीवन में ग्रास्प हो जाएगी ताकि मैं स्पष्ट रूप से लोगों के आगे रख सकूं। तो ये वरदान भी बाबा का उसके साथ ही साथ है। तो एक बात तो मैं लिखने के बारे में आपसे ये निवेदन करना चाहता था। दूसरी बात ये कि उन भाई ने कहा कि इन्होंने 15,000 किताबें पढ़ी हैं। 15,000 पढ़ी हैं या कितनी पढ़ी हैं ये मुझे याद नहीं है, लेकिन उसके विषय में आमतौर से बाबा क्या कहते हैं एक बात मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा। जब मैं शुरू में आया था तो पढ़ी तो बहुत थी किताबें। उसकी वजह ये थी कि भगवान की तलाश थी, और उस सर्च में मैंने जो दर्शन हैं या आध्यात्मिक पुस्तकें हैं मालूम नहीं कितनी पढ़ी होंगी। दिन रात यही काम मैं करता रहा कि किसी तरह से मुझे इस विषय में सत्य का बोध हो, सत्य का ज्ञान हो। लेकिन जब मैं आया तो बाबा की जो मुरलियाँ चलती थी, जब मैं सामने बैठा होता या ना भी बैठा होता मुझे वहाँ मिलती, तो उसमें बाबा कहते कि ये जो भक्ति मार्ग का ज्ञान है ये भूसा है, बच्चे इस भूसे को बुद्धि से निकालो, तुम्हारी बुद्धि में भूसा भरा हुआ है। और सिर्फ ये भी नहीं कि बाबा ये कह दें भूसा भरा हुआ है। तो एक अनुभव तो मैंने आपको वो बताया कि बाबा ने जब मुझे एम्ब्रेस करके ये कहा कि आज तुम्हें विल देता हूँ। और दूसरा अनुभव उस वक्त सोचिए कि मैं अगर सामने बैठा हूँ और बाबा कहते हैं कि भक्ति मार्ग का ज्ञान भूसा है और इस बच्चे की बुद्धि में भूसा भरा हुआ है, तो वो मेरा अनुभव क्या होगा वो भी आप सोचिए। और अगर इतना ही बाबा कह देते तो भी काफी था, लेकिन बाबा यहाँ तक भी नहीं, बल्कि बाबा ये कहते कि भूसा एक ऐसा भी होता है जो गाय भैंस को खिला दिया जाता है। ये भूसा तो सड़ा हुआ है जो खिलाया भी नहीं जा सकता। ये भूसा तो जलाने के योग्य है। ये उतनी भी कीमत का भूसा नहीं है कि जो किसी को चारे में किसी मवेशी को, पशु को खिला दिया जाए। तो उस वक्त मेरी क्या स्थिति होती होगी कि आई शुड गेट रिड ऑफ इट, ये मैं इसको भूलूं। तो कोई 15,000 किताबें पढ़ी हैं या 1,00,000 किताबें पढ़ी हैं, वो कोई क्रेडिट नहीं है, बल्कि ये तो एक बर्डन है, एक लोड है जिसको भुलाना है। ये ठीक है कि उससे आने से पहले जो हमने पढ़ा वो इस ज्ञान का उससे कंट्रास्ट हो गया और इस ज्ञान को समझने में हमें आसानी हो गई।
Shanti Avyakt Parivar. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And tomorrow will be the last day of our whole day patti. So we will continue with the patti, and 8:30 to 9:30 we will be having double furnace Madhaban online program, and that will be class by Janti Didi, from knowledge to love. So after that, we'll continue our whole day patti, and then in the evening, 5 to 5:15, Avyakt children Amurli class and youth class, and that will be in breakout rooms. And then evening, we will have Hindi series, English series, and Avyakt journey. Welcome to Avyakt Journey, Avyakt Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Avyakt Murli, 24th of June, 1972. Become ever ready and invoke the final moments. If you do not have these three things, then you cannot be an intense effort maker and become equal to the Father. First of all, the soul that have gone into the total darkness of ignorance need enlightenment, that is light. Then together with light, if you do not have might, you're not able to take the help of the light that you should. Through the third eye, that is the divine insight that you receive with this light and might, you can know your past, present, and future, all three aspects of time and all three lives. Only when you have attained these three things can you then claim your birthright, that is your inheritance. So first of all, he gives light, might, and divine insight. Only through these things can you attain your birthright and also know your rights. The word right has two meanings. One meaning is a birthright, that is an inheritance. And the other meaning is that you have received the recognition of right and wrong. And that is why the Father is called the truth, that which is true or that which is right. The truth can only be recognized when you have attained all of these three things. Even if one thing is lacking, then you're not able to move to doing something right from doing something wrong. Only when you have enlightenment will you be able to move along the path and intensify the speed of your effort. Just see, when there is a blackout in this old world, everyone has to slow down. They do not allow anyone to go at a fast speed because there is the fear of an accident happening. So in the same way, if you do not have full light, you cannot intensify your speed. Your speed will be very slow. As well as this, if you do not have might, then you may be able to move along on the basis of light. But because of not having might, you're not able to face the obstacles that come in front of you. This is why, because of your speed stopping, you're not able to face anything, and so you come to a standstill. Because of stopping again and again, you cannot have a fast speed. That is, you cannot make fast effort. Thirdly, divine insight, that is the third eye. The divine eye is not open. As you move along, Maya closes it. To be continued. Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage, language of a spiritual yogi life. The more you continue to stabilize in the stage of sweet silence while being introverted, the more easily you will be able to understand the language of the eyes, the language of feelings, and the language of thoughts. This language is the language of a spiritual yogi life. Your silence power is even greater than science power. The revelation of the power of silence means the revelation of the Father. Just as science is able to give practical proof, in the same way, the practical proof of the power of silence is your double light angelic life. When all of this practical proof is visible, then even against their conscious wish, everyone's vision will be drawn here, and the drums of victory will beat.
अव्यक्ति साइलेंस द्वारा डबल लाइट फरिश्ता स्थिति का अनुभव करो। रूहानी योगी जीवन की भाषा। जितना जितना आप अंतर्मुखी स्वीट साइलेंस स्वरूप में स्थित होते जाएंगे, उतना नयनों की भाषा, भावना की भाषा और संकल्पों की भाषा को सहज समझ सकेंगे। यही भाषा रूहानी योगी जीवन की भाषा है। आपकी साइलेंस पावर साइंस से भी ऊंची है। जैसे साइंस प्रत्यक्ष प्रूफ दिखाती है, वैसे साइलेंस पावर का प्रैक्टिकल प्रूफ है आप सबकी डबल लाइट फरिश्ता जीवन। जब इतने सब प्रैक्टिकल प्रूफ दिखाई देंगे, न चाहते भी सभी की नजर जाएंगी और जय जयकार का नारा लगेगा। ओम शांति।
पवित्र जीवन कितना सुखद सलोना, योगी पवित्र जीवन कितना सुखद सलोना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना। योगी पवित्र जीवन कितना सुखद सलोना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना। जब से लगन लगी है, परिचय मिला तुम्हारा, होकर मगन मन कहता बाबा तू ही हमारा। जब से लगन लगी है, परिचय मिला तुम्हारा, होकर मगन मन कहता बाबा तू ही हमारा। प्रभु से महामिलन का मन में सदा है कोना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना। निश्चित और निर्भय न्यारे हैं उलझनों में, खुशबू बिखेरता यूं कोई फूल कंठकों में। निश्चित और निर्भय न्यारे हैं उलझनों में, खुशबू बिखेरता यूं कोई फूल कंठकों में। कष्टों को झेलते यूं ज्यों खेलते खिलौना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना। निर्मल नयन है निश्चल, मनवाणी है रूहानी, खुशियाँ लुटाते सब पर संतुष्ट जिंदगानी। निर्मल नयन है निश्चल, मनवाणी है रूहानी, खुशियाँ लुटाते सब पर संतुष्ट जिंदगानी। सीखा है प्रेम जल से हर रूह को भिगोना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से अंतर का कोना कोना। योगी पवित्र जीवन कितना सुखद सलोना, सींचा है ज्ञान अमृत से
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.